Welcome back, everybody.
It's been a while. We've been posting some content over the summer, but if you have noticed, we haven't posted any riding content this summer. And there's a reason for that.
Is there?
Yes, there's a reason for that.
We only have one machine as of now.
Yes.
Early summer, like June-ish, Mel went on a girls' trip and I went up north riding with a bunch of friends and ended up having an accident in my machine. I ran out of talent, clipped a tree, and that's all she wrote. We rolled a bit, we smashed some parts, we got hurt. The machine was irreparable.
Irreparable is a great word for what it was.
Yeah, like I can fix things, and I looked at it and went, no, we're gonna call the insurance, had a collision, it's a write-off.
I have a walk-around clip, I'll throw in the clip here as we talk.
Yeah, there was nothing left. The entire frame, every plastic, everything. So the only thing that was good was the roll cage that I made, and honestly, the cage saved mine and my buddy's life. So I had my buddy riding with me. We're having a great time, comms, music, chit-chatting, going through the trails and drifting around the corner and caught the ditch and then went into the trees, and that was it. That's all she wrote. Trees are harder than plastic and pop can metal. So when you hit them at speed, the things just fall apart very quickly.
Yeah.
But the cage that I built was honestly flawless. The aluminum roof, the skin on the roof got all dented in and mangled, and I'm hanging it on the wall as a memorabilia. And my buddy took the hood as memorabilia, but the rest of it was, all the plastics were smashed, everything was smashed. The rim exploded, the knuckle exploded, the A-arm was ripped out, the diff was pushed through the firewall, everything was messed up. But the cage was good, and I ended up selling it to my buddy Rock, who his wife bought a cowie. So we unbolted it, and the cowie like boinged and sprang even worse because it was so bent. Yeah. And then it literally bolted on her machine. Everything was good.
Like direct fit.
Perfect. No tweaking, no nothing. So it's still in service. We laser cut a new roof for it, put a new sticker on it, and carried on its way. So that's kind of the bad news of the year and why we haven't been posting any riding because we've only had the one machine, and it's been a crazy fast summer. We've had like no time.
I don't know where it went. Between
camping trips, hiking trips, and our trailer that we've been trying to find time to work on for going overlanding.
Weekends just disappear.
Every weekend's gone. It happens so fast. So now it's September, and we're going to Colorado and Moab. Yeah,
as this video will be posted, as you're watching this video, we'll be in the truck heading to Colorado and Moab. So pretty pumped about that. It's a 2-week trip. If you're in the area, keep an eye out for us.
Yeah,
it'll be a good time. Yeah.
Show us around if you're from the area and you know some cool spots.
Give us a shout out.
Yeah, we're down there for a couple weeks doing some riding, so we'll get some good content from that.
Yeah, keep an eye out for that.
So we had to get something to replace the cowie. Just kidding. I would never. No.
We don't need a trail limo. No. It's not our lifestyle.
We got something rowdy. Something that I built years ago when I was 28 years old. It's been in my life for years, and then it left. It was in our wedding. Yeah. It's a really cool piece of machinery. We've talked about it previously. It's what got us into the side-by-side world, so I've stepped back to my old life. I could have replaced the cowie, but there's a few reasons why I didn't. There's talk of a supercharged cowie, and this industry is changing so fast. I didn't want to take the money that I got from the crash and go and get another exact same unit, and then within 1 year it's outdated and the new cowies come out and they're far different body style, maybe more power, like
more superior.
There's so many things, and then the Maverick R changed and the Pro R's changed, And I'm just sitting back here going, this industry in the next 2 to 3 years is going to do another 180. I want to see where it ends up rather than buying something that's kind of the pinnacle today, but in 2 years is going to be really outdated compared to what's available on the market.
Yeah.
So I just said, no, not going to get another side-by-side. We still have Mel's.
Yeah, we still have mine. That's what we're taking to Colorado and Moab.
Yeah, I can still go riding in the side-by-side with her and hold the cameras and stuff. So I went back to the full-size life. So full tube chassis, Ultra 4 rig, LS power, big tires, way stronger, all metal, no plastic.
Why don't we just do a walk around of it?
All right.
Show us your new toy.
So this is her. She's back. It's a little different. It used to be white when I owned it, like the frame was white, so now it's black. So I'm gonna have to rewrap it so it's white. I love white. It's gotta have some white on it. So if you guys know this world, or maybe you don't know this world, this frame is actually a kit from our friends at TMR Customs. So shout out to TMR Customs, they're a Canadian company. The front end is different in custom, all this tubing, but the cab itself is part of the kit. And it comes pre-bent and notched, and you just kind of put it together like Lego and then pick your seats and your motor and all of those things. So I've probably built 7 or 8 of these kits over the years, which is pretty neat. Great company. So again, TMR Customs, if you need any builder parts or do-it-yourself parts, they have stuff that'll work on side-by-sides, Jeeps, full buggies, you name it. It's an off-road awesome shop. So that's the chassis. It's got 1-ton axles in it with 40-inch tall competition sticky Nitto KOH spec tires, beadlock rims, full hydraulic steering, 16-inch by 2.5 Radflow shocks. It's missing 2 shocks right now at the front because the old customer or the old owner sold them. So I'm getting 2 more shocks back. So it actually has 3 shocks per corner. There's a coilover, an external bypass shock, and a hydraulic bump stop. So I would say that was three per corner.
Yeah. What's in the heart here?
So what's spinning this thing around is a built 6-liter LS. It's putting down 620 horse, naturally aspirated, with a turbo 400 behind it, which is manual valve body, and an Atlas transfer case behind that. It's running a Holley fuel management system with a touchscreen dash, a Warn winch, PRP Alpha composite seats.
Oh, you got your sun hat in here.
I got my sun hat. Rugged radios, intercom system, big radiators, big fuel cell, 32 gallons of fuel, and it'll drink that in probably like 2 hours.
Yeah.
She's thirsty. Lots of fans, lots of cooling. Lots of suspension travel. It weighs around 4,800 pounds, and it's rowdy.
It gets up and goes.
620 horse. This thing, it's a good time.
It boogies. So you're making this more into like a trail machine than a race car, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put these mufflers back in it because it really hurts.
It's a little obnoxious right now.
It's painful. Like, you could probably make your ears bleed with this thing. It's so loud. It's all 3-inch stainless exhaust.
Yeah.
Straight out off the head. Like it comes to the back of the car, but loud.
Yeah, she's spicy.
You don't want to go out at night and trail ride. So I'm changing some things around to make it more enjoyable on the trail, more reliable. New axles are going in it because both the housings are bent.
Yeah.
Some wiring and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't need a ton of work.
Oh, there's enough. Yeah, not too bad, but there's enough to do.
Yeah.
And then next year, so that'll be all this winter. I might post some content on that if people are interested in seeing this kind of stuff. It's a lot of custom work. It's not like in the side-by-side world, the only custom part really is a custom roll cage. Other than that, you buy your bumper, you bolt it on. You buy your seats, you bolt them in. You buy your lights, you bolt them on. It's all just bolt-on parts. This is more, well, you want this panel? Well, you got to design it and make it. Or you want that tubing? You got to design it and make it. It's not just bolt-on parts. So some people are really interested in that stuff.
Yeah, if you're interested in seeing some of the custom fab and custom design that goes into these cars, drop a comment and
we'll post
what you'd
more.
like to see, and we can make specific videos. And
So yeah, that's what we've done this year. It was a crazy year. Lots has changed. This thing will be sweet. We'll have a bunch of content with it at this point, probably next year. I might get it once after Moab with it. We might be able to film that.
Fall trip up north.
But I think it'll be really interesting to do a bunch of riding with this, with the side-by-sides, because the Cowie's pretty big. Some of the guys we ride with are on 35s and stuff. They're fairly big machines. This is on 40s. So when you get into the rocks and stuff, it's a good time. And this fits down like every trail we take a side-by-side.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to all go together with the rugged systems. We can all talk and everything. So it's like a side-by-side on steroids or a glorified side-by-side.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Only,
cool.
you know, 7 times the horsepower.
Yeah. It's got
But twice the weight.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do some drag racing. See if anyone can beat the Ultra 4 car.
We'll race Lachlan's X3 because they're like 200 horse or something, but
Yeah.
way lighter than this.
Yeah, so
it might win.
Could be interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for some Ultra 4 content in our Colorado and Utah videos. We'll get those up as soon as we can.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.